All right. I've got some jokes for you.
Okay.
Where do you usually find dogs?
Where do you usually find dogs?
It all depends on where you lose them.
Yeah.
If your dog eats a dictionary, what should you do?
What?
Take the words right out of his mouth.
Yeah.
When is a dog most impolite?
When?
When he points.
When he points.
What is worse than a dog howling at the moon?
What?
Two dogs howling at the moon together.
Yeah.
What is taller when it sits down than when it stands up?
What?
A dog.
Yeah, I thought so. Those are some interesting dog facts. I feel like I know so much about dogs now.
That was from the book of funny dog jokes.
That's the funniest bit, that they called them funny dog jokes. Oh.
That's what I mean. I went to read a book the other night to Rusty, and that was what came up. And I'm like, let's give it a go. And I read the first one. I'm like, let's find another book.
All
So
right.
we read Wee Wee's Elephants.
That's great. All
They're
right.
really good.
Two brothers.
Daddy, Dad.
Hi, Hungries.
We're dads!
Ooh. How are ya?
Oh, I got my Bruce on.
And this is the Dad vs. Dad podcast.
Bruce Dickinson.
How are ya?
Just Bruce Dickinson. Yeah, good.
You were pretty Bruce.
No,
Dickinson.
I'm not good. I had a shit week.
I'm great. I had a really good week
Did you?
and took up some new hobbies.
Oh, what?
Reading.
No,
Remember I
you
said
did
I was
that
going to
the other
read?
day.
Yeah, but I didn't talk about it last episode.
Okay.
I started reading before last episode, but now I've read two books.
What books?
1984,
Yeah, okay.
which I must insist you read.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything for you. I'm happy to, like, it's an old book,
Yep.
so I'd be happy to spoil it on the show,
No.
but you have to read it. It's amazing.
Okay.
And I read Ready Player One, which was fun.
That one?
Yep, that's one of them.
1984 by George Orwell. I'm going to get it right now.
Do get it, do read it. It's amazing. It's good. Ready Player One was fun.
Okay.
I feel like it would be great for teens and that kind of thing.
Be great as a movie.
And maybe. I've heard the movie is not that great. It is
it wasn't.
basically...
You know what? It was great for kids.
Yeah.
It was so good. The
Well,
kids loved it.
Yeah, and the main appeal to it is look at all the stuff we're referencing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
was.
it's-
Because we watched it and we were like, hey, did you see Overwatch? Hey,
Yeah.
did you see this? And that was cool for the
Yeah.
kids. So
I guess-
as a book, for kids that don't read books.
And Basketball Movie was the same. That was just references the movie.
Not NBA Jam. Space Jam?
Yeah. Space Jam 2. Space Jam.
Well... the jam back in time.
Yes.
No, it had LeBron. I think that was the exciting thing.
LeBron's turn. No, but it just like there was a million references to everything Warner Brothers has ever done ever.
Oh, yeah, I love that. They went into, like, DC World and everything. That was sick.
Yeah.
But then,
The Mask?
yep.
Jesus. That's a lot of running.
I think I heard a settle down.
I do not hear settling down. It's getting worse.
An actual stampede up there.
Wait, I think it settled.
No, I'm going to make sure.
It's settled.
I'm going to be quite offensive. No, I won't. I'm going to call Ellie.
Ooh. A mid-episode call.
All right. Oh, come on.
She's too busy settling them.
Shh, shh. Oh, come on. That's not settling. Come on. Ellie! Ellie!
This is better than anything we've done on the show.
Where is she? That's what, I mean, if there's kids jumping around,
She might have gone.
leave a
got it.
voicemail.
Maybe she doesn't mind the noise.
Hi, Ellie. Just wondering if you can just keep the kids a bit quieter for us. We're just trying to do a podcast. When you get this message, just keep the kids quiet. Listen. All right, keep them quiet.
Amazing.
Am I going to have to be a dad and deal with this?
You might have to, because we can't really go until it's settled.
Oh, man, I've got too many things in the way, Jeremy. You're just going to have to be the dad this time. Yeah.
I can hear settling.
No, I can hear plotting to jump more. How do we deal with this?
We only talk in quick. It's quiet.
Okay, quick.
So
Okay.
this week, today,
No, we're not going in. What? Oh, what
we're gonna go to Cuda and we're gonna hunt down the giant.
We decided to take the trip.
We're gonna do it.
We're going to do it. So, this will be released on Tuesday. We're heading on Saturday. Are you really excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be
We've
great.
been talking about this since episode. What was
I
the?
don't know, 14, I think.
Yeah, caravan hunt.
Yep.
Caravan app.
Yep.
Toilet special.
Anyway, that's future news. It's gonna be exciting. We also have pictures and video and whatever else probably up on the Patreon.
And I'll be putting up a video of Jeremy on Instagram. I'm going to tell you what happened in my week.
Yeah.
I'll
that's
tell you,
your
okay,
shitty week.
because we are going to do the giant hunt. Didn't we take that out?
I did fix the battery on it. I'm gonna take the whole thing down right now.
Right now?
Yeah, we don't need to worry about fires right now.
It'll still be.
Can you also
If it's
yell to the
hardwired.
kids? All right, we're going to take a second. God damn it. I need to get in there.
Why?
Because,
Climb over the table.
have you seen me climb?
Yeah, great.
You're a good climber. All right, I'm going to...
Thought it would be good content. Oh.
I'm going to talk about a few things.
All right, Kevin's shitty week.
My shitty week. We'll put a title here. It's going to be like a really...
That's to be with rainbows and sparkles.
Kevin, shitty week.
Yeah.
Diddle-diddle.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing happened. Kids came home from their mums for the weekend. So the older kids just fighting all weekend.
Yeah.
Oldest kid didn't get, middle kid didn't get to sleep until 1 o'clock, playing games on his Switch, and then had to go to school the next day.
Yeah.
So naturally, he's exhausted, he's cranky, he's over it, and he doesn't like life. I then get an email that afternoon to say that TJ had been in a fight with another kid.
Wow.
And not only was it a fight, it wasn't even his fight. So he has a friend who another kid likes to pick on.
Right.
And rather than discuss this with the teacher, TJ decides to step in and battle this kid.
Yeah.
And now TJ's in trouble.
Yep.
So we're already quite cranky.
Yeah. I love that standing up to the bully stuff, though. It's not the right way to go about it, and you shouldn't encourage it. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's not fun because honestly, it comes to a point where TJ's friend seems to be the one picking on the other kid.
Oh.
And then it's a retaliation, and then TJ steps in because his friend's about to get his head punched in.
So it's like TJ's helping the bully.
Well, well, both TJ and this bully are now on playground passport. So do you remember we used to get like detention, or you'd have to go and sit in the principal's office?
Yeah.
They don't
pink
do
slips.
that. Pink slips, yeah.
Pink
Where you have to
slips are
pick
cool.
up rubbish and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So great for the environment. So they don't do that anymore. They give them playground passports where they're still allowed outside, but only in one area. The teacher has to sign it off before they get there and sign it off as they leave.
Yeah.
And they have to do that for many days.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like prison.
Yeah.
They give them like a little section that they can run around in, a little pen.
Yeah. The weight bench. Pull up.
You should see his little muscles. Kid's getting ripped. So, naturally, we are very frustrated with that, and we have had to do the grounding. We've taken away technology. We've taken away his friend time on the weekend. He does not work that way. You cannot take things off TJ. It just doesn't work.
Just teleports back into his hand.
No, well,
What?
Yes. He will let that happen. But then on this occasion, so we've had the talk about not taking toys to school. So yesterday morning, Friday morning, we were like, right, hop up. We wrote a list of his plans so he can get a bit of structure to his day, make sure he's on task, tick these little goals, because goals are fantastic for people struggling with routine. Doesn't look at the list, gets up, mucks around, rather than getting dressed, starts putting toys in his school bag.
You know what you need? A second list, like a list that he looks at first that says like, look at other lists. Like, okay.
No, because he didn't even look at that list.
Yeah. He didn't look at the list, so he needs a list to tell him to look at the list.
What if he doesn't look at the first list? That's another list that he's got to then not look at. Yeah. So it's another step to the process that he's not going to follow.
Write on all of his toys. Look at list.
So the thing with the toys.
Yeah.
This is where it gets really tough. So I ended up walking into the room and saying, why are you not dressed? I didn't know about the toys at this stage.
Yeah.
Had the conversation. What are you doing? You're not dressed. You're not ready. You haven't done anything. You're not prepared. What is going on? I don't know. So we put... I'm over it.
Yeah.
I've had a week of crap. This kid's bullied another kid. He's gotten into a fight. I'm like, just get in the car. Just go and sit in the car. We'll be down in a minute. You've made me late for work now. I take a breather. We get down to the car. And it's at this stage, it's time for them to be dropped off at school. I'm already late for work.
Yeah.
We drop them at school. He gets out. I'm like, where's your jumper? I'm like, God damn, it's the middle of winter. All right.
It was cold last week.
Hardest lesson ever. You don't have a jumper in the middle of winter. So he hustled up to his bag and shivered all morning.
It was like 3 or 4 degrees last week.
Then I get a message from the teacher saying, we've just noticed that TJ doesn't have a jumper or shoes.
Oh, shoes! Oh my God.
And I'm like, what just happened? What is happening? I missed a bit about the toys. So on the way down to the car, because we'd sent him to the car to get in early so we could just get him out of the way and organise the rest, his brothers grabbed his bags, started walking to the car, and Opie was like, this is really heavy. What's going on? Bunch of toys in his bag. After the week that we've had of fights, disrespect, ongoing arguments, issues non-stop, we were like, forget it. Toys, bin.
Ooh.
We took the hard road. It did not hit him until last night when he was like, one of those toys was from one of my friends and it means a lot to me. And I'm like, I'm not going to dig through a bin when you've been this way. You're not listening. You need to learn. Like, if a kid's screaming about their dummy and you give them their dummy, or you threaten to take away the dummy and throw it out, but you don't throw it out, That kid will never learn that lesson.
Yeah.
TJ's never learned that lesson.
Lesson learned. He won't put toys in his bag again.
He won't. But the problem was, TJ was like, all day I've been thinking, I'll just knock the bin over, get the toy, and then, I'll just hide it again. I can't stop being bad. I'm like, I've got to go to this toy with scissors.
Yeah.
So last night at 10:30, I went down to the bin outside, pulled out a child's toy, and cut it up with scissors.
Oh, that is extreme.
While he sat and wept.
Yeah.
It has been the hardest week
That
of
is
my
difficult.
world. And the whole time, while he's freaking out about this toy, I'm going, this is the worst lesson I've ever had to give you, and it hurts me so much more. It's been a shit week.
And it'll be even worse.
If he went and dug out the toy and then started taping it together.
Even worse.
What?
Next week, start stuffing his bag with toys again. Lesson not learned. I remember when we were kids,
Yeah.
our stepdad taught us a great lesson because we often would leave the door unlocked when we were going to school. We
Mhm.
just always forget to lock the door. We just always would.
Yep.
And one time, he hid all of our stuff. Well, and some of his own stuff too. He hid the computer and he hid all of our CDs and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And told us they were all stolen.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like thousands of dollars worth of CDs and
Yep.
all this stuff. And I remember Mum was really mad at him for doing that and really hated him doing that lesson. But I never, ever forgot to lock the door again. I thought that was a good lesson. Like, I hated that guy, but that was a good lesson.
Joke's on him. I have ADHD. There's nothing you can fix. So
Did you keep leaving the door unlocked?
Yeah, I have. But at the same time, that guy also, he had a really, I think a lot of his lessons were actually really wise and good for us.
Yeah.
But they were really, really harsh. Sometimes harsh is necessary.
Yeah.
But he was also a dick.
Well, he was...
He was a nasty man.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't do some of the stuff that he did, then I would probably say, right, your lessons were fantastic, thank you.
Yeah.
But I remember we drove home one day, and I'd left my ball in the shed. It was behind the garage door. He drove his car right over it.
Yeah.
Popped it. I'm like, why? It's not an issue, it's a ball.
Yeah.
It's not like... You don't have planks of wood with nails in it hanging in the driveway.
Did he do it intentionally though?
Yeah, he did.
How do you know?
Because he did.
Okay.
Because even he said, well, there's your ball. And then another one was I went to go to school on my scooter,
Yeah.
but I had left the gate latch unlocked.
Yeah.
So he decided to hide my scooter and so stolen.
Yeah.
Did the same one. Freaked out. Miserable all day. Apologized. Mum was pissed at that one.
Yeah, she was pissed at the CD one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think if anyone's going to do that, it has to be your own parent. You cannot let a step parent that's already a dick.
Or at least discuss it with the actual
Oh,
parent.
yeah, absolutely. A step parent who does that stuff shouldn't be doing that stuff because they're already trying to win you over. The parent teaching needs to give the hard lesson and the hard love because it is tough love. And after I did all of this stuff, I told Tyler that I was sorry that we had to do it. And I told him we were there for support and we were there for everything, but we have to get through this tough stuff so you understand the importance of it.
Yeah. So
I never got that hug afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing too. That is this is a rough week for everyone.
Yeah,
Ugh.
so...
Except for my book reading week. That's so good.
I've been getting stuff on the tablet because I want to start reading more.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that while we do the trip to Kuta.
Yep.
Just escape.
Can you look at a screen while you're driving?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. Can you?
No.
I'm the worst.
Instant vomification.
I get on public transport, look at my phone, and I'm like, ugh. It's yuck.
Yeah. But what about cars with digital speedos? Reckon that'd do it?
Oh, I don't know.
Or like a Tesla?
Well, no, because I think like it wouldn't matter what you're looking at. You look at a book, it's
Yeah.
words on a page,
Yeah.
and you get dizzy. But if you look at a digital screen, you'll get dizzy. The fact is, your motion is moving, but your face is like this.
Yeah. It might be different when you're in control as well. Like the Tesla, I realized the other day, like they don't have a heads-up screen on the window or anything. It's just the
They
screen
only
in the
have
middle.
the pad in the middle.
Yeah, and so the speedo on it, it's like thin numbers and it's way over there. So like if you're looking at your speed, you got to like crane your neck over like all the way around twice.
Why? Because you're sitting here.
The screen's quite a bit
No,
over.
it's not. Here's your vision. It's here.
It's not here. It's here.
No, it's not here.
It's a bit down.
No, it's here.
I drove one 2 days ago. It's here.
I looked in the window
I was
of one.
in one and drove one down the street and looked at the speedo while I was driving.
All right, you might be right. I've been driving.
annoying.
I've been driving the Nissan Leaf at work,
Yeah.
and the reverse is push up.
Right.
You would think if you're going to go backwards, you pull backwards,
Yeah.
not forwards.
Yep.
And that annoys me out of any design ever. I'm like, why am I pushing forwards to go back?
I do hate the Tesla gears. They're on like where you
Oh yeah, the stick
Windscreen
shift.
wipers
I
would
have
go?
heard that.
yeah like a stick shift like in a stick shift position. I'm okay with
Your old
or column
VS,
shift. My
your old
yeah,
VS was like my favorite stick shift.
with the column shift. That was
Yeah,
cool.
loved
But
it.
this one, it's like right where the wiper one is, so it's like really easy to do.
They're trying to
Yeah, which is annoying.
do like you know those like panel gear shifts
Yeah.
on like the supercars or whatever.
They should have window heads up like Mazdas do. I don't know if you've seen Mazdas, but you can see on the window your speed limit and that kind of thing.
Oh, like Minority Report. Tom
yeah,
Cruise.
that kind of thing.
Future.
They've got like a little projector type dealy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just set it up so it's a bat signal
The
all the
Teslas
time,
should
so
really
it
do
shines
that.
through the window.
That would be great. But yeah, they should have that instead of the screen that's way off in the distance.
I don't think it's that far, surely.
It is. It's so far away.
I
It
have
might
talked.
as well be in the car next to you.
The other thing about the Leaf, so electric vehicles are like the future.
No, they're not.
They think
They're the temporary future.
Actually, I watched a video where there was a kid who had a really hard time finding chargers in Canberra, so
Yeah.
he was waiting hours
Yep.
to get back to Sydney.
Yeah.
He said the car itself is amazing, but the actual circumstance of charging ports, they said Tesla's perfect. Tesla charges everywhere. So
Yeah.
if you're going to do electric cars, do
Yeah.
Tesla or something at your home.
Yeah, and more chargers will make that a lot easier. It is still like 2 hours charge on the fastest possible chargers. Whereas hydrogen cars, which are coming,
How far off are we with that?
Canberra has a hydrogen fuel station in
No.
Fishery. Yeah. You can't buy a hydrogen car yet, but they have a station there.
That is wild.
Well, the government's getting a couple of them.
Yeah.
I think like 20.
Yep.
20 of the Hyundai ones. And the WA police are getting 5 hydrogen police
Oh,
cars.
that's so sick.
Yeah. So the hydrogen ones, you fill up the car with hydrogen, and the motors that are actually driving the car are electric motors.
So
So you don't need any batteries.
So-
is the thing.
let me ask though, is it run? Obviously, hydrogen is the fuel source. So obviously, you can get hydrogen by splitting water. You would get hydrogen from water in a sense. You could.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how they get it, but it is the most abundant element in the universe.
Yeah, it is. So if you had to fill your car up with water and then they turned it out to be like, right, this is how it goes. Do you say we're running on empty or we're getting dehydrated?
We're getting dehydrated.
Yeah, that's
but
great.
it's not water. It is just pure hydrogen.
I am.
You can't fill your tank up with water.
When I'm 80
And-
years old, I'm gonna say, "Oh, the car's dehydrated."
They don't
Great.
sell it by the litre, they sell it by the kilo.
Wait.
That's how it's measured when you're pumping it in. It's not.
That's way better because
It's
I
not-
find liters and liquid and all that really hard to calculate. But
Yeah.
for some reason, weight, I'm like, yeah, I get that. I'm this much.
Oh, this one might even be more complicated because, like, the Hyundai, whatever it's called, Nexo, I think.
Yeah.
That is the hydrogen one. That takes 6 kilos of hydrogen.
I love that. Though.
But that's
See, but I can work that out.
you'll get 666 kilometers on that 6 kilos of hydrogen, which is a lot further than most of the electric cars. It is definitely the future.
It is. And
a lot of
you know the
trucks-
best thing about the measurement, you can be like, oh, how much is that in apples? You know, because you go to Woolies and you're
Yeah.
like, everything has like a weight ratio to cost.
You could equate it.
So everyone already understands the concept.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but fuel is like, what is 1.5 liters? I don't understand it. You've been like, this car gets this much to the liter, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
This gets this many kilos per.
It's so much weight.
But yeah, so the range on them is good now. The technology is coming along nicely, but
Yeah.
it's still very new technology. The cheapest hydrogen car you could buy when they do finally bring them over will be about 100,000,
Ugh.
and that's for a Hyundai.
And when they do finally get to like the cheaper options, it's still going to be 60k like your electric vehicles.
No, I think
It will be.
they will get more all truck manufacturers are hedging their bets on hydrogen.
Okay.
They're not going to do the batteries and the all that. They're going straight to hydrogen. All like Daimler and Volvo trucks, and there was another truck company all doing hydrogen motors.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's smart. I really like. I can't.
And infinitely renewable resource, so we don't have to dig up the entire planet to get the batteries or the fuel.
Although, do you
And-
think it will be putting like eventually someone will be like, cool, we have enough ocean water. Let's just pull some gear out. We'll filter it. We'll clean it. We'll run it. We'll sell it.
Mm.
We're already losing creeks and stuff.
the world is mostly water.
Yeah,
We'll be fine. Like we're not
but
gonna.
it's salt water.
I don't know exactly how they do all the
They're
things,
not going to be
but-
like. No, someone is going to be
And
like.
it's not like the hydrogen is gone
Mm.
forever after it goes through the engine. The only thing that comes out of the exhaust is water vapor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so good for the. It'll just rain heat.
Actually, they filter the air as they drive as well.
Oh,
they
we'll
suck in
breathe
dirty
better.
air and put out cleaner
Oh.
air.
This is an environmental pod now.
Yeah, so they're definitely a much better solution than electric cars.
So, I'm going to change the subject vastly.
Yeah, good. That was a long, boring monologue.
45 minutes of electric cars?
I just get excited about cars.
I know. All right, so have you, like, when you go to do washing and there's paper in a pocket, you know, the little balls
Yeah.
everywhere? I was pissed off this week that someone had washed something in their pockets. Put on my pants this morning. Turns out it was
It was
me.
you.
Look.
Oh, you brought the block. Thanks for throwing it on everything.
It's all right.
Thank you.
That's okay.
All right, let's do news.
Okay. No, I better do. I've got 2 news. You've got 1.
Okay, do your boring news first, and I'll do my amazing news, and then you can do more boring news. Okay, I hate you. We're enemies now. Last episode.
No, it's dad fights dad. All right. So, husband tells of surprising reason he ended a marriage. I'm sick of everything needing to match her aesthetics.
Yeah, that's fair. I totally get it.
There's an Instamum. Now, the dad was watching his daughter take her first steps.
Yeah.
Her mum was filming.
Yeah.
Right, they were both really excited. Dad puts down his mug to help the daughter. Wife loses her mind because now her video has the cup in the shot.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Oh, God, I hate.
it got to the point where the mother-in-law would buy toys, and she's like, our house has absolutely no room for that. It doesn't match anything. So this kid misses out on toys and natural things because mum wants it to match the couch.
And now she only has her daughter half of the time to record her cute daughter videos.
Yeah, you're out, pal.
I hope that the guy gets 100%. Like, she should not get a child. She's a dangerous mother.
Yeah. It's either all or nothing. You're not getting her all the time. Fine, I don't want her.
Oh,
Maybe he'll listen to the pod and love it.
what an awful human. We should send it to him.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can be as happy as you want in a marriage, but I've heard of people like, there was the chick from the show Russian Doll. She was in American Pie and all of that. Her and her husband broke up because she wanted to have a pool, and he was like, I just don't.
Yeah.
And so they separated. And
That's
they're like,
fair.
we just don't match, and that's fair. And I think that's, if you are unhappy in a relationship and you can't work past the things that are deal breakers, you should end it.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, like, don't just...
Some deal breakers are... they can be maybe shifted a bit. Depends on how...
Compromise.
No. I guess if it's a deal breaker,
Yeah.
that's done. There's no compromise on it.
Well,
That's
yeah, that's
what
one
a
and
deal
done, yeah.
breaker is. Sometimes there might be room to compromise on things, but if having a pool is a deal breaker and not having a pool is a deal breaker, then definitely end it.
Yeah. I mean,
If you couldn't live without a pool...
I want to do
End
laps in the yard.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for a cleaner, but I want to do laps. You can pay. I don't earn enough. You pay.
Yeah.
Over.
How's she not earn enough to pay for a cleaner?
She probably, yeah, I don't know. He might say, no, but I want the new Tesla.
Yeah,
Or the
maybe,
hydrogen cars.
maybe he wants a hydrogen car.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, you're an awful person. I can't believe it. Kevin, he put the paper ball he pulled out of his pocket. He threw over both of us. Now keeps doing it. He's an awful person.
I am. Have a news.
Okay.
Now, me and Jeremy, for the first time ever, picked the same news. And it is the best news. What are you doing? Gimme. Oh, you just...
I'm a grandpa's.
Grand scars, guitars. Anyway.
Okay. This is so good. Elephants never forget.
I know.
And in this case, like, there's clear evidence he remembered twice. So the headline is, elephant tramples woman to death, then attacks her corpse at a funeral. This is amazing and awful.
Mourning that person at the funeral. Out comes fucking Bambi again. Not Bambi. What was the...
Dumbo.
Dumbo. Bambi.
Let's say it, this 70-year-old woman in India.
Oh, she was
Yeah.
old too.
Yeah, so she was probably a jerk to him. Like, she's been alive for a long time. She's probably been a jerk to this elephant at some point. And he's trampled her. She was fetching water from a well. And when the angry elephant, apparently it was an already pretty aggressive elephant, came and trampled her. She ended up dying in the hospital from her wounds. And then at the funeral, they were performing her last rites by lighting a funeral pyre, and the elephant returned, grabbed her body, threw her corpse in the air, and then ran away.
Oh.
That's just the most disturbing thing ever. They did end up finishing the ceremony, and the elephant did not return again. How wild is that? She must have done something to really piss him off. That, like, he tramples her and then sees her again on the pyre thing. Like,
That bitch.
throws her into the air.
Oh.
So insane. That would be so, like, could you imagine being there? And seeing this happen, it would be like just
At the moment you realise it's the same elephant, you would have to laugh a little. Like, what the fuck?
But like, what did she do to this elephant?
I love elephants.
That's amazing. Anyway, your one quick.
All right, Sheriff Woody's a hero.
Yeah.
Not only is he a tattoo on my wrist, he's also a good man, Mr. Tom T. Hanks.
Tom Hank.
Tom Hank.
Yep.
The Hank.
Yep. What?
There's voices. They might listen. There's people outside. We're hearing voices.
No,
Are you not hearing voices?
isn't that coming from Stacey's phone?
Why would she be that rude?
I'm not that insensitive.
That would be horrible. She
Okay.
wouldn't do that.
Anyway,
Do you really think
what's your last news?
Tom Hanks is a good guy?
It's not news on its own.
That's it. I like him. What do
He's
you
okay.
feel about him?
I feel like
He was Sheriff Woody.
he's been in some good movies. He was also Forrest Gump.
He was.
He was also The Green Mile.
He was. He was also Castaway.
He was.
He created Wilson.
He did.
What was the other movie that he was very good in? Name all of them.
No, I can't remember.
He was
any
in
of the others.
Big.
Big.
Oh yeah, Big.
Turner and Hooch.
He was in
Didn't see
Turner and
that.
Hooch. I don't think I saw that. Why didn't we see that? That's like
It's
a
probably
big
bad.
joke on. It was a joke in Scrubs.
It's probably a bad movie.
It was probably a joke in Scrubs.
One
All right.
Okay, Tom Hanks angrily confronts fans after they push his wife.
Ooh, fair.
So not only is Sheriff Woody a great guy, great actor, I don't like that he doesn't laugh at Gervais's jokes, but that's probably the only bit I don't like about him.
You're allowed to have a taste in humour.
Well, yeah, actually, you know what? It's subjective.
I bet he'd laugh at our pod.
He would laugh at the sheriff. Anyway, so he went and saved his wife. So
Yeah.
they went to dinner. After dinner, you know, they have the parade of paparazzi, and then some guy rams in to take a T. Hanks photo, bumps his wife.
Yeah.
She shrieks, does
Yeah.
the shriek, the female push shriek,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Oh, come on." And he swore at them,
Yeah.
and they all backed off and said, "We're sorry." They actually did.
He should have karate chopped him or something.
No.
I hate paparazzos.
Yeah. How would you be, like, how is that an industry?
Yeah, I know. Well, the problem is also, so those people are also awful, but so are the people who gobble up all that celebrity news.
Oh, yeah,
They
absolutely.
read all the things. Like, that's the reason that they have a job.
Where
because
there's a
it
market,
generates
there's going to
headlines
be,
and
yeah.
people click on it and read it and sells magazines and that kind of thing.
So there's a TV series on Netflix where they follow the cameramen who follow the like the police radios
Yeah.
to crime scenes
Yeah.
to like watch to document it.
Yeah.
It is wild, and they talk about
Yeah.
like all the car crashes and like the deaths in the area. It is insane.
Yeah.
But there's a job that needs that.
Yeah. Yeah. That stuff's pretty important.
Wild.
Seeing what Tom Hanks' wife is wearing isn't important.
I like that. Actually, no, it's not important.
Not important at all.
Not important
It
at
should
all.
be what they decide to put out is what we get.
Well, why do we follow Kardashians?
We don't.
We don't. But why? Well, I like Pete Davidson.
I follow Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, that's important.
I like him.
He's a quality man. But I also like Tom Hanks.
But-
But that's the thing. Like, these are just people.
And I don't like the news that like, oh, we saw Jeremy Clarkson doing this. I like when like Jeremy Clarkson is like, part of that news. And like he might be talking to the person, be like, "Oh yeah, this fucking shit happened."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm.
yeah, paparazzi are the worst.
Is that the first time you've ever said fucking shit on this pod?
Yeah, people who lap up all that celebrity news are the worst. You might be worse than the paparazzi because you give them a job. So,
Yeah.
up yours,
Millhouse.
Millhouse. All right.
We got a
So-
quiz. We got Jam Master Stace. And you know what?
Quizmaster
she is
Stace.
Quizmaster Stace.
You invented
King
the name
producer. Producer.
No, she isn't the producer. She considers herself the producer.
I mean, she helps with ideas.
She does a quiz. Okay? It's going to be great.
It's the first quiz and she laughs sometimes.
There is
I'm
sometimes
here
a
to
laugh.
provide the comic relief.
Okay, you have a microphone now. You can lift that.
I'm the funny one.
Yeah.
It's me. What was the Principal Skinner thing? It's like, is it true you were the funny one of the group? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love a good Simpsons reference.
All right, so we have a quiz. Let's hear it. What is it?
Stacey's going to explain the rules.
Do you have the
and what we're
mic the
doing.
right way? You're speaking into the line again. You've got it backwards.
The right way?
You have the mic backwards. There you go.
Is it the right way now?
There you go.
Yeah.
See how you're the bottom one.
Okay.
See here. When you speak,
Meow.
there you go. See, there's a meow.
It does stuff.
Yeah.
See, I'm not used to these microphones from the theatre, darling.
Theatre.
We don't need them.
Theatre.
Theatre.
Yeah.
But yes, no, we do have a quiz today.
What's it on?
It is about dads.
Ooh.
In case you couldn't have
that's-
guessed.
That's
We're
relevant.
dads.
Hey,
No.
we're your dads.
Yeah.
This could help.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so your names are your buzzers.
Yep.
So I have to yell Kevin.
Yeah.
Jeremy. I've got more syllables.
Well, I did
Jezza.
actually think
Kev.
of that.
Jez.
Jez
Okay.
and Kev. If,
All right.
But they're
if you
very
want-
similar. Because
No.
they're Ez or Ev.
No, they're
What if
different
we
enough.
get confused?
We won't get confused. I'm not going to say Kev.
That would be great. Okay, names as buzzers, 20 questions, some with optional bonus points.
Ooh.
Most points after the final question wins.
Yes.
Hence, Dad of the Week will
Yep.
be the winner.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Do you want to practice question to make sure your buzzers are working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How many kids does Homer Simpson have?
Kev.
Kev,
3.
correct.
Hey.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Wait. Is it maybe 4?
No.
Because on that Halloween episode, they had the secret other
but
brother.
that's
That is no.
oh, that is a good point.
What
is
was
that
his name?
considered?
Hugo.
Hugo. Yeah.
Oh, why? I bet you've never seen your own reflection.
Look what
Yeah.
I made, a pigeon rat.
Like he's probably not.
So, I don't
I don't
think-
think
okay,
the
we can't-
Halloween episodes count as canon.
Can't. Well, they're not canon because none of it's canon.
It is.
But we can't count Halloween,
Okay.
and technically they're twins.
For this question, this quiz
Twins
is
are
already.
separate people, Kevin. Most
They're
of the
kind of the
time.
same. They have the same birth.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no. They're individual.
But that he also doesn't exist. So
Yeah,
they have
I mean-
3 children.
We say these brothers are twins.
Yeah.
We don't say these brothers are born separately. Like they're a unit. They're twins. They're
You would
joined.
still say you have 2 kids if you have twins.
I don't know.
Unless they're
Anyway,
conjoined.
Where's half the sun?
you wouldn't say they'd have 1.5.
No, you wouldn't. You would be like, we have. All right. How many kids do you have at home at the moment? Oh, 2.5.
Where's the half coming from?
Because they're twins.
Oh, okay.
Good lord.
One half is at his mate's house.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, let's actually get into the real quiz then.
All right.
Because we focused on the practice question way too much.
So that was worth 0 points.
Oh, goodness
Are
me.
you marking down? You know
Yes.
what?
It'd be great.
We'll
We
have
have
to-
to make this quick because my laptop is dying.
Oh
Quickly.
no!
It'd be
What's
great if every... No, Stacey's keeping track of the scores. Don't worry.
Okay, but I'm gonna also.
I've got a system in place.
Don't worry. And
Is your laptop gonna die on
I
it?
got 18% on my laptop.
All right, quick.
All right, we
So-
better do this because we've got an hour of talking left.
Okay.
There we
Question
go.
1. In The Lion King, who voiced Simba's dad, Mufasa?
Kevin.
Kev.
No, it was Kevin. It was James L. Brooks. James L.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Jones?
James L. Jones.
Yeah.
I
James is-
finished it before.
No.
Oh, that
You
was
failed
a-
too many times. You said Jones
I
randomly.
did say it wrong the
James L.
first
Brooks.
time. I was thinking of Mel Brooks.
Well, you could steal. Bonus point. Which other famous dad did he provide the voice for?
Oh, Jez. Luke's dad. Luke Skywalker's dad.
Do you have a name?
Mark Hamill.
Oh, my... No.
Darth Vader.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant who else voiced a different
I
dad.
thought you said whose dad they
Oh,
were.
I
Which
would've- yeah.
other famous dad did
Yeah.
he provide the voice for?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I did. Okay, I did that wrong.
You
Sorry.
guys are useless.
I did it weird too.
Thank
Still,
God
2 points.
I-
Jeremy got it wrong. So do I get to answer Darth Vader and get a point for that?
No, now my laptop is dying even more.
Quickly.
We gotta stop.
Okay. Question 2. Gomez was the father of Pugsley and Wednesday
Jez.
in which TV family?
Adam's family.
Jez, Adam's family. Correct.
Do we have to wait till the finished question?
No.
No, you can buzz in early. But if you
Oh.
get it wrong, then the other one can steal.
Fair.
Okay. Question 3. Royal dad Charles Philip Arthur George is otherwise known as...
Jez.
Jez.
Prince George?
No.
Kev.
Kev.
Philly Willy.
No. Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Is that not a giveaway? Okay, anyway.
Did you say Prince Phil?
I can't remember.
Prince George, he said.
I thought
You
you
guys
said
are
George.
useless.
Anyway.
Wasn't his name Phil? Who? What? Philip. Yeah. Okay.
Prince
don't worry. Move
Philip
on.
was the Queen's husband. Anyway, question 4. In the Pirates of the Caribbean series of movies, Jack Sparrow's dad is played by which member of the Rolling Stones?
Kev.
Kev.
Keith Richards.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be.
I knew it was. I just watched those movies. I just couldn't remember his name.
He's the guy who should be dead from drugs.
Yeah.
Question 5. John Voight is the father of which Oscar-winning actress?
Jez.
Yes.
Rebecca Voigt.
No.
I just thought girl name Voigt would work.
You did fail it.
But what was the answer?
John Voight is Angelina Jolie's dad.
Oh, he is. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, he is.
He is.
Do you know who John Voight is? Do
Yeah,
you
I know who he is. Who's
yeah,
Angelina
Kramer buys
Jolie?
his car.
Yeah, but who's Angelina Jolie?
Tomb Raider.
That's Lara Croft.
It's Brad Smith's wife.
Brad Smith.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I didn't know he was married.
Not anymore.
Don't think he is. They adopted 100 kids. One of
Right.
every race.
Right.
Next question.
Okay. Question 6. Multiple choice.
Ooh.
Unless you can buzz in first. Which species of animal has fathers give birth to the young? A. Penguins.
Seahorse.
Correct.
Oh, I was so close to saying. I forgot what the buzzer noise was.
I feel like that one didn't need to be multiple choice.
I almost said jazz.
Just in case people don't know these things, to keep it open.
Okay.
Okay. Question 7. Steve Martin plays George Banks in the 1991 movie.
Kevin.
Kev.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Jazz.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Incorrect.
Father of the Bride.
Jazz with this. Yes.
How is that oh, because it's a bride. He's father of the bride, of course.
God.
Question 8. What is the name of the inventor / dad played by Dick Van Dyke in the 1968 film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
What was the question again?
What's the name of the dad in that movie? Played by Dick Van Dyke.
In Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Kevin. Chitty.
Jez.
Incorrect. Jez.
Dad. They didn't
Incorrect.
give him a name. He's just dad. No, we both failed.
Actor number
Incorrect.
5.
The answer was Caractacus Potts.
No way.
It's a good name.
Mr. Potts.
Mr. Potts.
Caractacus.
Mr. Potts was his father.
Oh, of course.
Okay, question 9. In the TV show The Brady Bunch, how many sons does Dad
Jez.
Mike have?
3.
Correct, Jez. And for
Don't
bonus,
you raise the eyebrows at me.
I
Bonus
thought I'd be bad at
points.
this. Yeah.
1 point per Brady child you can name.
Ah.
Kev. John.
Incorrect.
There's always a John. They're all old.
No, I can't think of it.
We got-
And I thought maybe the names were in the song, ran through the song. They're not.
As if you sing the song. Say the song.
No.
Just say it. Just tell me what the song is. You don't know the song.
There is.
Yeah, I know there is a song.
I'm not going to
What
sing
is
it.
it? Why?
All right, next question.
No, not next question. We are not. I need you to say. You,
I don't know how it goes.
No, you're a liar because you just said you went through the song. Don't you tell me you know the song without telling me the song.
I don't know it. I
There
went
was
through
a man who met a lady.
something like that.
Yeah, it moves on from there.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the kids' names?
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
guess so.
Greg, Peter, Bobby,
Uh,
Marsha, Jan, and Cindy.
That's all
But
the
we only
girls
need
as
to
well.
name the
Yeah, but I
boys.
did say 1 per child.
Okay.
There was
You
an
mean I
op-
could have named a female?
You could have gotten 6 bonus points.
It's alright, I probably would have said Sue, and I don't think she was on there.
Can't believe
She
we
was
forgot
not.
Peter.
Okay,
Dad's gonna be mad.
question 10. In the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith's character's son is played
Kevin.
by his real-life son. Ev.
Jaden Smith. I wish you
Jez.
True or false?
True.
True. Yeah, no, but I answered because it was Jaden Smith, who is his son.
You should have
It
waited
was
till
true.
the end.
Well, that's a tough one.
I gave the answer.
Because the bonus question was name the son,
Sorry,
and you
I get a
answered
bonus
that
point.
first.
So I got,
you get the
You
bonus,
get a bonus
point.
point.
but
But
yes,
you didn't.
it was true. I gave the answer.
You gave that wrong answer.
No, I
the
gave.
answer. You
Well, I
didn't hear
didn't
the whole
say
question.
true. I just said it's true. It was Jaden Smith.
Yeah, so you get the bonus
You
point
didn't
because
hear
that
me?
was the bonus question.
Say
Didn't you hear me?
You didn't. All right.
I'm gonna cut this, so I did.
Well, I'll give you
True.
both a point.
Yeah, we both.
What? He's already got enough.
There's more.
Did I, that sounded like an old lady.
Yeah,
the way
you
I
are.
complained about
There
that.
you are, an old lady.
All right, question 11.
Yeah.
Which famous dad sang Achy Breaky Heart?
Jez.
Oh, that was both of you. I feel like Kev got in first.
You might have to answer because I forgot his name.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yes. Give that
And I
one
was
to
gonna
Jez.
say a different person.
Bonus point. Sing the chorus.
Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just
Sing
don't
the
think you'd
chorus.
understand. The whole chorus?
No, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That was more than I was expecting. So you can both have a point for that one.
That was an unfair bonus point because only he could have got that one.
Why?
Well,
I'm
no.
not going to sing.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
your
know.
own-
You didn't do the Brady Bunch either. I sang the Brady Bunch. Do I get a point for that?
No, that wasn't a bonus question.
But I gave it.
And you're saying it wrong.
You get nothing.
All right.
You might get the next one. Anyway, okay. Question 12. Which famous rapper named his child Chicago after his hometown?
Jez. 50 Cent.
Incorrect.
Kevin. Who's a rapper?
You take too long.
Just give me a few names. Give me a few rappers.
No,
I'll
we're
pick
not
one.
gonna,
You got to like
this isn't multiple choice.
You've
Well,
got-
just give me a bunch of names. I'll
You've
tell you
got
which
a-
one it was.
Quizmaster and
Was
be like
it
it's
Snoop?
taking too long.
Yeah, well, you are taking too long.
Was
Yeah,
he
so you
pals
do
with
that.
Snoop Dogg?
That's too
You
late.
might be.
No, because Snoop Dogg's from LA.
You,
Who's from Chicago?
you took too long.
Was he a famous
You
rapper?
took too long. Who is it?
Yeah, he's pretty
Flowrider.
famous.
Who is it?
No, incorrect. Kanye West.
Ah, I hate that guy. Forget it.
It's like you were so close.
He's
and you
the
talked
best
about Kim
guy.
Kardashian
Why is he the
before.
best guy?
He's so cool.
Well, I don't follow conditions
Okay.
Okay, anyway, on to the next
or
one.
future presidents.
Question 13. What is the name of the dad/lawyer in the book To Kill a Mockingbird?
Come on, bookworm.
Jez.
Go, Jay.
Randall.
Incorrect.
Kev. Randy.
No.
Who was
Answer
it?
was Atticus Finch.
Oh, is it? Who's going to know Atticus?
It is
That's a very
culturally
well-known name.
It's a culturally
is.
significant book, okay?
I feel like I'm out of Dexy. I've lost Dexy power.
Stop making excuses for your poor efforts.
It's
Alright.
a mental disability.
Question 14. Which Disney Pixar movie centers around a brave clownfish dad searching for his
Kevin.
son?
Finding Nemo.
Yes. Bonus point, name the dad.
Oh, God, it's a good
Marlin.
name. Ah, it
Yep.
is.
Jez can have that one.
It's a good
Okay.
name.
Getting close to the end. Question 15. Multiple choice. In the TV series Married with Children, what does dad Al Bundy do for a living?
Jez, shoe salesman.
Correct.
Yes. How good is that?
What were the choices you were going to give?
Car salesman
Yeah.
or insurance adjuster? I feel like they're pretty dadish.
They
Yeah.
are. It was sales.
What a good show.
My dad worked in insurance, so that's why I went with insurance. Okay.
Stace facts.
Yes. That's on next week's episode.
Nice.
Question 16. Which musical dad named his kids Dweezil and Mooney?
Oh, Kevin.
Go, Kev.
Frank Zappa.
Correct.
You look like Frank Zappa.
Feel like Frank Zappa.
That
He does
creepy
though, right?
moustache,
It's the
right?
moustache and the hair.
Yeah. But he has like a beard thing going on, I think.
Oh, you had the goatee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Question 17. Isn't She Lovely is a song by which musical dad about his newborn daughter, Aisha?
Kevin. Is it Ray Charles? It was a blind man. Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
I
You got there in the end.
hate that song. I despise that song. It's 5 minutes of him singing a chorus and then wanky solos.
Yeah, it's kind of a happy issue.
It's a terrible song. Yeah, but so is what's that other song? The happiest song on earth. Here's a little song I've wrote.
Don't Worry, Be Happy
That
by
one.
Bobby McFerrin.
I thought it was
1 point for me.
Yay. Stace facts.
Okay, question 18. Which Aussie movie dad coined the phrase, "That's going straight to the pool room"?
Kevin.
Okay.
Oh crap, I don't know his name. I know the movie though. Bonus
Yeah.
point, The Castle.
No, you can't just...
You can't give yourself bonus points.
Yeah, I can.
I can't remember his name in the movie.
Or name the actor. Okay, that's not getting us anywhere either.
Okay. You've got to
Daryl-
cut us off when it's been like several seconds.
Daryl Kerrigan
Oh,
from The Castle.
What was the actor name?
Michael Caton?
it
Okay,
was, yeah.
I remember his moustache too. He had a good one in that. Okay. Question 19. In which 1993 movie does Robin Williams pose as a housekeeper?
Kevin. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
That's not a dad question.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
It is.
He's
All
a
right,
dad.
last one. Question 20. True or false? In Australia, Father's Day is celebrated
Kevin.
on the second. Go, Kev.
True.
Jez, false.
Jez with the steal.
Yes.
I knew it was 50-50. It didn't matter if I got it right or
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I just wanted to get the first.
I was thinking
Chance.
of doing that, but I thought I might.
Because it's
figure it out.
the question was the first Sunday, second Sunday of the month.
It was going to be is celebrated on the second Sunday in September. And
Yeah,
the
it's
answer
the
is
first.
False. It's the first Sunday.
Yeah,
Alright.
damn, I knew I should have waited.
That was a pretty good first quiz, I think. I think Quizmaster needs to be more aggressive it's taking too long. Move on.
I think
And
we should
like-
give her a break. She
No,
did a great
I think
job.
it was a
Thank
very,
you.
very
That was a great
good-
quiz. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it was a very, very good first quiz.
Do you maybe want to know the score?
No, that's all right.
Yeah. Yes, by how much did I win?
Okay, well, we have poor old Kevin.
Poor old Kevin.
Oh, Kevin's on 7!
Oh.
You know what? Then there are a few questions we got wrong,
Yeah.
and there's 20 questions. This could be close.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, well, it's not bad. Kevin got 7 points and Jez is on 11.
Yes, I got so many.
And 11 rhymes with Kevin too.
No, so Kevin's the real winner here.
I am.
But I got 2 points. Okay, before we close, we
Why do you
need
get
to do a
two?
weigh-in.
Why do you get
I
2
I
points?
just got one. I got one a dad of the week point.
Jeremy, we'll
Okay.
cut it. Stop rushing.
What?
We'll just stop rushing.
To what? We've got places to be.
Oh, we do.
We
yeah,
have to
we
leave.
Do. We do have to leave. We got a big
All
trip.
right. Okay, let's get naked.
3, 2, 1. What the fuck?
What? What?
3. Sit down.
We clicked at the same
No,
time.
we didn't.
Normally, no, the clap is at the beginning.
It's got to be a. You got to bounce into
Okay.
it. 3, 2, 1. All right.
I
While
think
I'm-
mine will be really good because I went up and down.
Yeah, but if you bounce, if it goes like there, you cut it on the pat, and then you can bounce into it.
Okay.
But you were like, "Huh?" And then you're just gonna be like wanky down here. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Bip, bip."
Hilarious.
Yeah, good, real hard.
The worse it is, kind of the better it is.
I'm gonna show
I'm
everybody
going to go
this
first
shirt.
because you always go first.
So
Yeah.
Stronger Together, written
Yeah.
by Mr. Southern himself.
Yeah. Kevin
Does it say?
saved
Read
the
it?
planet.
Yeah, save the planet, kill the animals.
When it rains, it pours. We will not be broken.
Drowned. It says drowned.
That says broken.
It was about floods. It says drowned.
It says broken, you
broken.
dick.
What?
Read your own shirt next time. Okay. Last week I was 100.8. I'm really hoping to be under 100 again. Ready?
Oh!
Set.
100.8.
Oh, wait.
Ah, balls. Money bags.
Oh, you're kidding
You
me.
are 100.0.
100 exactly.
8. That was fun to just look at.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work. All right, I'm taking off my watch. Now I'm going to tell you I had the worst week of eating because of all my stressful depression and all my terrible
Okay,
child
we don't need
life.
excuses, we need numbers. Last week you were 136.8. You've got to... You do your thing weird.
I do. I put my lowest score, but my starting weight.
Okay, go on. Get on
I
there.
probably should get. This is like me holding on to the fact that I've done well once. Either.
Dad used to like every time we'd come over. Oh, I've lost 5 kilos or something. Oh, really? But like it was always like since he started, like 5 more. No, since I started. So he lost 5 and then stayed there forever. All right, so you were 130 what?
Did you say 5 a month ago?
What were you? 130 what?
136.9. This week I am 136.9 versus.
Oof, 135.5.
Hello.
So you've lost the most. 1.4? Yeah, 1.4 kilos. Good work.
Jeremy, I haven't lost 1 point. Oh, I have. That's sick.
Pretty sure. Did I math wrong?
No, he math's right. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good line. You know why it's a good line?
Because it's your first one in ages.
Yeah. Look, why did you get 2 points?
I got 1. I was on 11 last week. Now I'm on 12.
Didn't you just get the gate the other day?
2 episodes ago.
feels-
Wait. No, we had 2 things that episode.
Oh, we
'Cause
did.
I won the chili challenge and the vote.
I hate people.
Yeah, so what a fun ep.
We'll give you more content because we're going away. It's going to be a wonderful time. We'll put it in somewhere.
Yeah, there's videos of a giant to come. Bye, Hungries.
Thanks for watching. We're dads.
Wait. If you'd like more content, or if you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/dadversedad. Okay.
Or you can watch us at... make sure you jump on our Facebook and communicate with us. We get lonely.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/dadversedadpodcast.
And
or
send
Instagram.
your parenting-related stories to dadversedadpodcast@gmail.com. All right. Bye, Hungries.
We've been dads. Oh, same time.
Okay.
All right, we got to go.
We're doing a clap?
No, we're leaving. Hey.
Hey. I made Kevin walk through the side with the spider web.
Oh, did you? Oh! I
It
hate
is
spiders.
thick.
And it's really thick.
Yeah.
This is the Cuda giant.
Yeah. It's considerably smaller than it looked like in its pictures. Like, I was expecting maybe twice that,
He is
Like-
pointing to himself.
towering over a thing. No, he's got his hand in his belt. He just doesn't have a belt on.
No, his belt's here.
Yeah, his tunic belt. That's not his pants
No,
belt.
well, that would keep his pants up. Back in the old days, pants came up to your armpits.
I can see why the artist didn't want his name associated with it.
Yeah, it's, he's a horrible man.
Yeah.
Can you do that pose for me?
Yeah.
Do it. I'm just gonna fight off spiders for a while.
It does look like you.
It doesn't. Look at his chin.
Yeah, that's how you look.
That's how you look.
Nah.
If you get 2 bits of hair, that's you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do it. Do it. It's Jeremy the Giant.
Yeah, it could be.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Giant.
We found him.
We found it.
You know, I don't think we've had an episode
It's long?
where something hasn't gone wrong.
Yeah, we've had heaps of episodes where nothing goes wrong.
No, we haven't.
We've had heaps.
I feel like we haven't had an episode.
What went wrong last time?
What went wrong last time?
Yeah.
We ate fucking chili.
That wasn't what went wrong. That was what
It
the
went very
episode
wrong.
was.
We didn't even talk about the chili
That was
eating
the
contest.
idea about. We didn't need to talk about it.
No, we did. We need to talk about the next day.
Well, let's not worry about it because it's a very long episode already.
Yeah, we're gonna have
We've
to
got an
cut half
entire
your
quiz to get
hydrogen.
to. That's all I'm leaving in.
Hydrogen chat.
All right. And there is chunks of time where you went out to yell at kids.
I did. So there's about 10 minutes of cut.
Okay, are you awake?
I'm awake. I don't know if I'm prepared to talk.
Where's your iPad?
All the way over there. I'm sorry, Jam Master Stace.
You dingleberry.
Don't you call me that.
You
This is why you need a producer.
I take strong offense to that.
nugget.
Don't mention
Don't.
nuggets.
What's nuggets? Why is nuggets bad?
I've repressed those memories.
Oh, the nuggets from last week.
Don't talk about them.
That was so good.
Stop talking about them.
Well, they're going to talk about them in our intro. Are you about ready?
No, I gotta get news. Jeremy. Oh,
God, you're so bad at news.
oh, you are so bad as a human. As a humid.
He's got you there.
Yeah.
As a humid? As a what do they call? What? I was thinking of an aphid.
Oh, yes, I'm bad aphid.
You know how they're tiny bugs?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a few things to talk about. Okay, I've already got your elephant thing.
In the room?
We can talk about the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room?
Us.
Glad you said that.
Wow, Kevin's a real piece of shit.
I was worried. I was worried that would be taken that way.
You know, I thought you were a nice guy, Kev.
Thomas the Hank Engine.
T. Hanks. Because it's thanks.
I get it.
How good is Woody? Tom Hanks is Woody?
Yeah. I missed the Tom Hanks joke, though.
Autumn shade.
But just, you're so bland. Just, yes.
Well, I didn't listen to anything you were saying.
Where were you?
I was thinking about the elephant story.
It's a good story.
Yeah, it's wild. And you like the whole thing, it's insane.
I can't wait because I saw the headline and I'm like, I got to read this at some point, and I didn't.
Yeah, it does not sound like a real thing that happened. It's too crazy.
Giant hunt.
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 Yes, because we're going on a giant hunt later
hunt.
today.